man.
So that's what I appreciate, you guys. So I'm just trying to get this right so that you can see me, see my whiteboard, and I'm also trying to record it on my phone so that we can get this from multiple angles, because this is going to be good tonight, all right? So if y'all don't mind, Mr. Earl the Pearl, Jamel said you've been holding it down, so if you don't mind, just welcoming everyone to the call, and everybody new on here, just let them introduce themselves. Get started in 1 minute.
All right, awesome. Well, once again, welcome to the Standard Wednesday Night IOU team training. I am Earl the Pearl fan bro, and I will be the host right now for this few moments. If you haven't done so, just unmute yourself. Just tell us where you're calling from. Tell us your name. Let us hear you.
Jamel Jordan, Brooklyn, New York. You heard IOU. What up, y'all?
What's up? Let's keep it going. What's up, Amy? Welcome. Amy, glad you hopped on. All right. Come on now, let's represent. Now we recording, so I need y'all to represent that. Now we live. All right. But no, listen, man, be prepared. I hope you got pen and pad, man, for real. We are definitely about to get some real true nuggets. And all those brand new. I am so blessed and grateful that you got a chance to be here live tonight. You guys,
let's keep it bound. Let's make this money.
All right. So just be prepared. Have notes, man. Take notes. Leaders take notes. All right. So make sure you got your pen and your pad. Sophia's about to come and bring the thunder. Right. You hear her. She already talking about a whiteboard and she talking about all this other stuff. So you know she's about to go ham. All right. Big shout out to Mel Jordan for letting me take his spot real quick. My man, I appreciate you. Listen, man, I'm excited. I just got off the phone with a man who he gets the vision. He understands the vision. He was kind of lost for a second because he was talking about how he do it on his own. And I said, listen, bro, you ain't on our mission if you doing it by yourself. If you doing it by yourself, you really ain't doing nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So anything worth doing was done with a group of people. 2 or 3 agree, can't nothing be, y'all know what it say, the greatest book in entrepreneurship ever written, y'all know what it say, But all I means is this, IOU, man, we are who we are waiting for, all right? And with this information tonight, we're going to be able to help some more people take it to the next level and put ourselves in position to create some great momentum, all right? Let me hear y'all put that. Somebody write that down, momentum. You know what I'm saying? See, big shout out to Mo Skrilla, but today we talk about momentum, all right? Because that's going to be our best friend all month. The whole month of April, we leaning on Mo. You understand what I'm saying? Mo going to eat breakfast with us. Mo going to take showers with us. Mo going to work with us. You understand what I'm saying? Mo going to be the one dialing the number. Mo going to be the one doing the 3-way, right? See, me, Shiz, so yeah, it's not us doing the 3-way. It's Mo. You know what I'm saying? It's momentum definitely doing the 3-ways. Because as soon as I get on, I just change. It's like as soon as I know the 3-way coming, I just change it to a whole nother person. You understand what I'm saying? And momentum just takes over because we got a duty. We got an obligation and a responsibility to the team. I owe y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So anytime anybody gives me the opportunity to close out, I'm going to do my best to make sure y'all get paid. Feel me? I owe that to you. You feel me? You allowed me to do that, so I got to give it back and make sure I represent. All right, so just know that. All right, I take it personal. You feel me? I want you to get paid. I just don't want to be the one to pay you. You understand? All right. So how we looking on time? How you looking? You still setting up? All right, I got to look.
We're good to go. I want to take a vote. Show of hands. Show of hands on the screen or in the chat, right? I'm trying to decide, should I show some love to the rest of the Novae affiliates and should I go live on my how to hit level 2? Do you think that'll pique some interest in some prospects, or do you think it won't? Let me know, yes or no?
It will always pique interest, but do IOU first.
Yeah.
Hear it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta get a head start. You gotta give IOU the head start first, and then you can tell whoever you want.
No problem. So
that's all.
Thank you, guys.
You gotta share. So guys,
thank you so much for taking time out to get on tonight. Tonight's training. My name is Sophia Lightboard. I want to give it back to my man Earl the Pearl for holding us down, with the moderation and the intros. Like he said, we do these trainings every Wednesday night, same line, same time, okay? 9 p.m. I like to try to start at 9. I was late tonight, but make sure, guys, you get on by 8:55 p.m. so that we can actually start at 9 p.m. Okay. Tonight, I hope you're excited because I am. I hope you got a pen and paper because tonight I'm showing y'all how to make this money. Okay. Tonight we're not talking too much about mindset. We're not talking too much about the skill set. But what we're talking about is the actual strategy and game plan to help every single one of you guys on the line hit what we call level 2 affiliate in your Novae business. Now, I know you may be saying, Sophie, okay, what's the big deal about level 2? Here's why level 2 is so important. And I know some of you guys are new. I see a lot of new names. But the reason I'm talking about level 2 and not level 1 is because level 2 is when you're making $250 residually in your business. Okay, I know some of y'all may say that don't even sound like a whole lot, but let me ask you something. If every month on the 15th, I was bringing you an envelope with $250 in it, would you say, nah, Sophie, that ain't enough? Or would you say, let me have that? You will say, let me have that, right? So that's what this business is allowing you to do, you know, at the very minimum or beginning stages of your business is you can get into a place where you're making $250 every single month, like clockwork. Okay, and that's not counting bonuses. That's not counting upfront commissions. That's just a residual. I like to call it Michael Jackson money, right? It's like Michael Jackson been dead for years, but he is still getting paid from work he did in the 80s. Anybody would like to get some checks, you know, from the work they're doing right now for the rest of their life? I don't know about y'all, but I would love some Michael Jackson money. All right, so tonight I'm going to show you guys how to get to level 2.
Give me that.
Okay, in your Novae money business. All right? So grab your sheet of paper, grab your pen. We're going to go over some fundamentals tonight. And then afterward, we're going to go over a few, you know, skills that I want you guys to start to master to really build momentum. Like Earl said, right? Mo is our homie this whole month, right? We're going to be building momentum all month long in our business. And if you really get serious, if you make a decision tonight to do what's required, I guarantee you, every single one of you on the line before this month ends can be level 2 affiliate, okay? So before I jump into the requirements and the qualifications, the first thing I need you to do is I need you to make a decision, okay? I need you to make a decision that you're gonna commit to your business, that you're gonna give it all you got for the rest of the month. Guys, we're already April 10th. There's only 21 more days in this month. Can you give this thing all you got for the next 20 days? Can you? I said the next 200 days, not the next 20 years, just the next 21 days, okay? Can you commit? I need you to block out all distractions for the next 20 days. I know you guys got life. I know some of you guys got kids. I know you got jobs. I know you got a significant other. But what I want you to do is I want you to just eliminate as many distractions as possible outside of the things that you have to do every day. And really commit to your business. All right? I really need you to make this decision because life changes with a decision. That's powerful, guys. Your life could change just with one choice. And all you got to do is make a decision today to say, listen, I'm going to give this thing all I got for the rest of this month. I'm going to hit level 2 affiliate, okay? And you're going to start to get that $250 every month. And here's why this $250 is so important, millionaires. It's because when you set this goal and you hit it and you get that $250, you're going to know that it's real for you to make $2,500, $25,000, $250,000, $2.5 million. But you got to make $250 first. That's fair? All right? So after you make this decision, what I want you to do is I want you to find some individuals who want to make this commitment with you. Okay? If you're brand new to the business, I know you don't have teammates yet, but the first thing you got to do is decide. If you've been in the business for a while and you got one person on your team, maybe 3 people on your team, maybe 30 people, or some of our leaders, maybe 300 people, what I want you to do is I want you to find some other individuals who are going to make the same commitment with you. Because if you give this all you got for the next 20 days and you find 1 or 2 or 5 people to do it with you, guess how your results are going to be, you know, mind-blowing. All right? So the first thing I need you to do is I need you to make that decision. And now let's talk about how we're going to get you to level 2, okay? So I hope you guys can see clearly. I hope is this reversed? Please tell me y'all can see it straight on, or is it going to be backwards? Okay, let's see.
Yeah, you good.
All right. So level 2, okay? Level 2 affiliate. Can't see, right? Can you see? See.
Hey, Soph, you good, Soph?
All right, bet. So the first thing I want you to write on your sheet of paper is what's required for you to hit level 2. See, what we got to do is we have to have clarity as to what the goal is for you to hit it. See, if you're not really sure, if you're kind of confused, if you kind of know, it's going to make your job difficult to actually hit it, right? It's like aiming at a target, right? And you got the gun in your hand and you kind of can see the target. Your chances of hitting it are really slim. But if you can see it dead on, you probably can hit the target. So tonight I want to show you exactly all your requirements to make this happen. So for you to hit level 2, I just want you to write on your sheet of paper that you need 520 in volume, okay? 520 in volume. Now I know I got a lot of new people on the line, so this may sound like rocket science, but I'm gonna try to break it down in the simplest terms as I possibly can, okay? Think about it this way. Every single one of us are affiliates in the Novae, right? We have a Novae business. Every time you pay your $50 auto ship, you get 40 points of volume. So I want you to write on your sheet, personal volume equals 40. Okay? Personal volume equals 40. That means that every time my business is active, I'm worth 40 points. When Jamel pays his auto ship, he's worth 40 points. When Kelly pays her auto ship, she's worth 40 points, okay? Every single affiliate in Novae worth 40 points of volume, okay? Is that clear? Now, think about it. For you to hit level 2 of, oh, hold on, I gotta turn that channel off. That's driving me crazy, okay? Someone keep coming in and out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so personal volume is 40, okay? For you to hit level 2, you need 520 volume, okay? So let's do the math really quickly, guys. Someone drop it in the chat. 520, okay? If you need 520 volume to hit level 2, and each person is worth 40, how many people do you need in your organization to hit level 2? What's 520 divided by 40? Someone drop it in the chat for me. Okay, someone drop it in the chat. What's 520 divided by 40?
12, including yourself.
Okay, so 12, so the actual math is 12 or is it 11? Just tell me, 12 or 13?
12 plus yourself is 13.
13.
Okay, so it's 13. All right. So 13. So you need an organization that has 13 people to hit level 2. Now, don't forget that you are a part of your organization, true? So you need 13 minus 1, which is yourself. So you need 12 additional people. Does that make sense to everybody? You need an organization of 12 affiliates to be able to hit level 2. Now, it doesn't have to be only affiliates. It can be a combination of affiliates and customers, but I'll show you some examples of that in a few minutes. Just want to get the bare basics down. So you need 520 volume. Another requirement that you need is you need 1 customer point. Now, if you're on this video right now, you're watching this training, you should have already got your customer point, okay? I think I see one person, I think Kima, she started tonight, so she has a pass. She may not have got a customer point yet because she just started today, but she'll have it by the end of tonight, right? So what is a customer point? Everybody needs a customer point. Now, a customer point just means that you sold something in your business. It doesn't mean that it has to be a credit customer. It can be anything that you can purchase in your back office. So the easiest, guys, and the most inexpensive way to get a customer point is to purchase one of our inspirational MP3s, okay? That's gonna give you a customer point, and it also is gonna give you what we call 5 points of value. Oh, Kima got her customer point already. That's what I'm talking about. I love it, I love it. Big ups to you. That's what I'm talking about. So you wanna make sure that you have, a customer point. Now, keep this in mind, guys, especially if you're new. And if you ain't new and you've been in the business a while, this is just a good refresher, okay? Everything that you sell in Novae or that we have available in our back office, except marketing tools, have volume attached to it. That means that, remember, you need 520 in volume. You can get it by enrolling affiliates, where each one is worth 40 volume. You can get points by enrolling customers, which are worth different amounts of volume. You could buy t-shirts, which are worth 5. You could buy MP3s, which are worth 5. Everything that we have in Novae is worth volume. All you need to know is your goal is at the end of the month to have 520 in volume. Does that make sense so far? Okay? Here's another one. The final qualification that most people have some trouble understanding, but I want you guys to really wrap your head around this and stop me if you don't get it, okay? One of the requirements is you must have what we call 3 qualified legs. So I'll write that here. 3 qualified legs. Now, I know you say, what's a qualified leg, Soph? A qualified leg, okay, for a leg to be qualified, that leg has to have 160 in volume, okay? 160 in volume. So if you think about it, if we're just for this example, if you think about just affiliates, if you need 160, that means you need 160 divided by 40, you need 4 affiliates. 4 affiliates in one particular leg of business, and I'll show you what that looks like, is gonna make your leg qualified. Now, let's do the math. If you have 3 legs of volume, each qualified leg is 160. What's 160 times 3, guys? 160 times 3 is 480, right? So you're not qualified, but guess what? Plus yourself. How much volume are you worth? 40 points, right? So 480 plus 40 gives you 520. Now you're qualified at level 2. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, is that clear? Is that unclear? You're not sure? Drop it in the chat, guys. This is your time to drop your questions so we can make sure everyone is crystal clear. Because the only way we're gonna hit these targets is if we understand what the target is. Okay? So let me get my napkins so I can go ahead and wipe the whiteboard and show you guys some real life examples. Okay? So someone drop in the chat or unmute yourself, not you, Malik, okay? And not Malik, because he's gonna be the quickest to the draw, not Malik. But someone, especially if you've been in 60 days or 90 days or less in the business, how much do you need to hit level 2? How much volume do you need? Okay, how much volume do you need? Someone feel free to unmute yourself or go ahead and drop it in the chat for me. How much volume is required for you to hit level 2?
520.
Perfect, thank you, Anisha. 520, right? And remember, we need 3 qualified legs, right? Now, how much is a qualified leg? Someone else answer for me. How much is a qualified leg? Not you, Malik.
160.
160.
Perfect, 160. So let's just write that down, really. Let's keep that really, I wanna keep that on the board so you can use it as a reference. And remember, guys, this ain't a test. This is real life. You can have these numbers on your phone, in your notebook. You can reference this all the time, but you just need to know what you're aiming towards. So level 2 is 520 volume. You need 3 qualified legs, and a qualified leg is equal to 160 in volume. And before we move on, how much volume are you worth as an affiliate? Not you, Malik, okay? As an affiliate, how much volume are you worth when 40. You pay your auto ship?
40.
Got you, 40 volume, good. So just remember, guys, when we're starting to look at your goals, just divide what you need by 40, and that will tell you about how many affiliates you need to enroll into your business to be able to hit that goal, okay? Does that make sense? Now let me show you guys something. Let's say this is you, okay? You're worth 40 volume, right? Now, for us to get for us to qualify at level 2, we need your structure to look something like this. We're gonna call each one of these squares a leg of business, okay? Now for each one of these to be qualified, how much do we need? We need 160 in each one of those, right? Does that make sense? You need 160 in volume, 160 in volume, 160 in volume. Now, the thing to think about, the thing I want to make clear to you guys is this. You don't only have to enroll affiliates. It can be a combination of affiliates. It can be customers. It can be T-shirts. It can be MP3s, whatever you want, okay? Once each one of your legs have 160 in volume and your business is paid and you have your customer point, you're qualified as a level 2 affiliate. Now you're making $250 every single month on the 15th, okay? Anybody excited? The 15th is only a couple days away, right? I know, shout out to my man, Shiz Shields. He's gonna be getting that $750 deposit on the 15th. Shiz, let me borrow something real quick, right? But guys, that's powerful because you can look, you can count your money. You know on the 15th, you're gonna be getting this extra check outside of your job. Now, let me ask you something, guys. Let's look at it this way. So here's how you wanna go out here and make this happen, okay? And some people, if you really make the decision tonight and you really talk to a lot of people and you really focus on serving people and say, listen, I'm gonna make this happen, you can make this happen in a week. You can make this happen in 2 weeks. But guys, we got 3 full weeks for us to make this happen, all right? Some of you guys are already well on your way to this goal. So if you're at 40 volume, your first goal is to hit level 1, right? What's level 1? Level 1 is just getting 3 affiliates. So let's say you go out here and enroll this person, enroll this person, and enroll this person. They all come into the business as affiliates, right? Actually, let's do it this way. 2 of them come in as affiliates, so that means they're worth 40 points. And let's say the 3rd person you enrolled came in as a customer. You know, you got them in for $199 and, you know, we're on promotion, so $29 a month. Let's say they're not a premium, they're a basic customer. So that means that this person is gonna be worth 50 in volume. Because guys, remember this, customers are worth different amount of points than affiliates, okay? You can reference your compensation plan, but here's the numbers to write down if you're taking notes. Write these numbers down under customers. 7, 15, 25, and 32, okay? Write those down, 7, 15, 25, and 32. Now, what's the difference between all of those? If you bring someone in and you give them a discount and they get in at $99, their first month, they're only worth 7 volume. If you bring someone at the full price, $199, their first month, they're worth 15. If you bring someone at the premium level, okay, and if you use the promotion we have for April where people are getting started for 59 rather than 79, you get 25 points of volume for that customer. And next month, once the promo goes away, every premium customer that you bring in is going to be worth 32 volume. So just know that your customers count towards your structure or towards your volume, all right? So let's just say right now, you know, you go out here and you enroll 4 people, 4 more people, okay? 40, 40, 40, 40. Let's count right now. If this was your structure, let's count how much volume you have in each of your legs. So if this is leg A, how much volume is in this leg? Somebody let me know, not you, Malik. Someone let me know how much volume is in this leg. You got 40, 40, 40, 40. How much is that?
160.
You got 160. Okay, so is this a qualified leg?
Yes.
It is, perfect. Now, how much do you have in this leg here? You got 40 and 40. How much is there?
80.
Okay, 80 volume. Is this a qualified leg?
No.
Right, and it's not a qualified leg because you don't have 160, right? So what do you need to do to make this leg qualified? You need to get 80 more volume. True or true? So this shows you if you've got 80 here, you need this to be 160. So what do you need to do? You need to enroll 2 more affiliates at 40 volume each, and then you'll have your 160. Now this leg is qualified. Does that make sense, superstars? Okay? Because I know a lot of times, a lot of you guys are bringing people into the business, and you're like, man, I know I need to play some, but what do I do? Now you've got a clear goal. You know that everyone you're bringing in, you need to place them in your structure so that all 3 of your legs add up to 160. Okay, so let's do this. Check this out. Okay, is this making sense? Is this helpful to anyone? Okay, let me know if this is helping you, if this is making something a little bit clearer. Okay, now I want you guys to look at this. I'm going to give you a couple scenarios, and I want you to tell me if this person qualifies or doesn't qualify, and why. And and just, you know, unmute yourself. Malik, still not you, okay? Still not you, Malik, but anyone else. So this is you got 40. This leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. We got 160, we got 200, we got 315. Okay? Is this person qualified?
Yes.
What's that? I think that was Keisha. What you say, Keisha?
I say yes.
They are, right? Why are they qualified?
Because each leg has at least 160.
Perfect. Then, Keisha, you just won yourself something. I'm going to transfer you something on Friday to your personal account. Okay? Just for stepping out and not being scared. Okay? It's all right, guys. It's all right to guess, right? Or to make an informed decision, but at least she knows for a fact how to be qualified now. I promise you she knows. All right. So yes, all of the legs, guys, have at least 160. So this person is qualified. Okay? Now, if you look at their total volume, if you wanted to look at the structure and say, what's their total volume? Let's add it up, right? It's 315 plus 200 plus 160 plus 40. Right? So this person has 5, 10, 11, 3, 4, 5, 6. This person has 715 in total volume. They're on their way to level 3. Okay? Level 3 affiliate is 2,500 volume. So it's a huge jump between 520 and 2,500. But guys, when you hit level 3, man, that's when you are developing leaders and you building a really major organization. But before we talk about level 3, let's talk about level 2, because I want all of you guys on this training to hit level 2. Jamel, you had something?
Yeah, I was going to say, by the 40, you should put CP.
Say it one more time.
By the 40, by the person, I think you should also put customer points, just in case they forget.
Thank you. That's a requirement, a customer point. Okay? Thanks, Mel. So let me ask you guys this.
Hey, Soph, real quick.
What's up?
By the 40, you should also put PV for your own personal volume.
Got you. Personal volume. Good stuff. Okay, guys. So I'm going to give you another example. Now, this person, I want you to tell me if they're qualified, and if they're not qualified, I want you to tell me what they need to do to qualify themselves. Okay? And Keisha, I'm going to pick on you again just because I'm sending you money, so you got to work for this girl, right? Let's do it. So let's think about it. Let's say if this person has 150, they got 115, and they got 180. Okay? So this is your structure, okay? This is right now on the 10th of the month, you're looking at your legs, and this is what you have. You're trying to hit level 2. What do you need to do in each of your legs to qualify for level 2? Not you, Malik. I'm going to let Keisha go for it.
Can you move the third leg with 180, move like 20 per volume to one of the other two?
That's a great question. So guys, if you didn't hear Keisha, she asked, can we move some of this volume over, to the one that
it was Mia.
Oh, that was Mia?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, Mia. What's up, girl? Okay, so Mia asked if we can move, basically transfer or shift volume. Here's the thing. What you've got to realize is that when you enroll a new person, you know how we always say they go in your holding tank, or basically where you have days to place them? If you've already placed that person in this leg, you can never move them again. But let's say you have a person that you haven't placed yet that's worth the volume, you can definitely place them where you need it to be. So just to because Mia answered that, that's a great question, Mia. Let's say now you don't have anyone in your placement tank, and you're trying to qualify. if you look at this right here, and let's say Mia goes out here and enrolls a new customer, today. Her customer is worth 15 points of volume, right? So Mia, what you would want to do is you would want to place that customer in this leg, because now that will give you plus 15. Now your total leg will be 165. Now you're qualified. Does that make sense?
Sorry, it do. Yeah, it makes sense. I got it. I understand it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm positive.
All right, good stuff. Just making sure. So Mia can place that 15 volume here and get 165, or let's just say she can place it here, right? And then she'll bring this leg to 130. But this leg is still not qualified, right? She still needs 30 more volume. So she got to either enroll 2 customers or just enroll 1 affiliate, and that'll give her 160. So guys, all you got to do is think about in the terms for level 2. Just think that each one of your legs, you should only have 3. That means that if you go out here and you enroll 5 people, you only need 3 legs. So those other 2 people, you need to place them under some of the other people, because you're only looking to get 160 in 3 legs. Does that make sense? Okay, does that make sense? Good stuff. Hang on, Malik. All right? So guys, the moral of the story is this. Your golden number right now is 160. So when you're bringing in your people and you got 2 affiliates, like I'm going to use Mia as an example just because, she's on fire and her team is just working. So let's just say, Mia, what do you have right now? I think I know you got Taisha as a affiliate.
Taisha, Makila as an affiliate, and Bella as a customer.
So you got Akila as an affiliate too?
Yeah, Makila's an affiliate.
Okay, so we got Ty, we got Akila, and then you got a customer, right?
And then Bella as a customer.
Okay, and what level did Bella come in at?
Huh?
What level did Bella come in at? Did she come in for 99 or 199?
She did 199.
Okay, and is she premium or basic?
She's basic.
Okay, so she's gonna be 15. Okay, so right now your structure, you probably still have time to place people, but right now you don't need to place anyone, because those 3 people can really be your first 3 legs if you'd like. Or if you enroll another affiliate, right, hypothetically, you enroll another affiliate, now you can place Bella under one of your affiliates. And then you're going to start building your 160 in each leg. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
So let's just say you had another, let's just say this person. So right now you've got Bella, which is 15. I don't really recommend, unless you absolutely have to, building under customers, because it's not really going to help them unless you don't have an affiliate, okay? But let's just say you had this affiliate, you had a 3rd affiliate, and you could place this 15. I would say go place this 15 under Ty, because Ty been working, right? Ty already enrolled the first person already in something.
Yeah.
So did Ty do anything yet? Did Ty enroll any people yet, Mia?
Yeah, she has an affiliate.
Okay, so under Ty, so let's do it like this, guys. So Ty has already enrolled an affiliate. So Ty has brought in 40, but guess what? Because Mia is Ty's sponsor, Mia gets all of the volume counts towards her. So this is Ty affiliate. So in Mia's first leg, guy, in Ty's leg, how much volume does Mia have right now?
80, right? For them.
You got 80. So you know now, to make this leg a qualified leg, all you need in this leg is 2 more affiliates. So you can enroll an affiliate, or Ty can enroll an affiliate, or Ty's affiliate can enroll an affiliate. Any of those combinations of activity is going to give you the volume. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now, guys, this is why it's so powerful and why it's so exciting in our compensation plan, that we can actually leverage our teammates. You're going to be paid off of their efforts. So what you want to do is you want to help your new affiliates get their first 2 or 3 affiliates, because all of that volume that they accumulate also helps you accumulate as well. Okay? So guys, all you need to do is draw this picture here. and keep this, and then we'll do a little Q&A, okay? There it is. This is all you need. You need you to be active, which is going to give you 40, and you need a leg of business that has 160, a leg of business that has 160, and a third leg of business that has 160. So while you're out here enrolling people towards the end of the month, when it's time for you to start placing your people, just know that use the volume that's missing to add to where you need it so that each one of them equal 160 minimum and you'll be level 2 affiliate, okay? I noticed it's a lot of information to consume, but use your uplines, use your sponsors, use me, use Shiz, use Earl, use Mel, use Christy York. Use these people to ask them for help. Okay, we don't expect you to get it in one shot, but I wanted you to get an overview of what your clear objective is so that you can clearly hit the goal. Okay, did this help anyone? All right, awesome. So, we're hitting the 40-minute mark. We've been on for exactly 30 minutes, right? So what I want to do is I want to open the lineup for about, actually, let me do one thing, and then I'm going to open the lineup for about 10 minutes of questions, and we can get out of here, okay? I want you guys to write this down. There are 7 skills I want you to master to be able to rank up, all right? To be able to make this happen. 7 things for you to be able to do over the next 21 days for you to hit level 2 affiliate. Here's number 1. Ready for number 1? Okay. I need you to have a no matter what attitude, okay? I need you to develop a no matter what attitude. What does that mean? That means that you're going to do this no matter what, okay? I need you to make that decision. Shouts out to my girl, Shawanda. I saw her last night. I had a call with her and Earl Pearl, and she said, listen, I'm on it. And today she got her affiliates enrolled, right? Because she was serious. No matter what, she's going to make it happen. So I need you to have a no matter what attitude. I want you to say, I will succeed. I will hit level 2. Okay? I need you to write that down and affirm that. I need you to be walking around your house and your kids looking at you crazy because you like, I will hit level 2. Right? And they're like, what is level 2? But I need you to speak these affirmations because what you focus on expands. All right? I need you to know that this will work. Okay? I need you to know that everything that you're working, everything you're learning right now will work. You can't say, man, this ain't gonna work, man. I don't know if this gonna work, man. I don't think so. It's not gonna work. Just like think about your relationship, right? If you kicking it, fellas, if you with your girl, right? And she making you mad, you say, man, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Guess what? Usually the relationship doesn't work. All right? But if you say, listen, I'm gonna make this happen. Like, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna figure it out. Usually you figure it out. So what you speak out of your mouth, guys, is important. And I need you to have that no matter what attitude. Number 2, you got to start to develop this skill. This is the thing. When I was sitting there kind of preparing for this training, I was trying to figure out, like, Sophie, what is it that you think makes you, made you start to have success? And here's one of the things, guys, it's super simple. You got to have the ability to make people feel amazing. You got to develop the ability to make people feel good. Okay, what does that mean? I mean compliments. If it's people on your team, you got to compliment them, recognize them for small things, right? If they just make one phone call, big them up for that. Shout them out in the group. Shout them out on your page, because what you will realize is that people work harder for recognition than they do for money. They just want to be recognized. They just want to feel good. They want to feel a part of something. They want to feel special. All right, so start to big up your prospects. If you invite someone to a webinar and they hop on, shout them out. Make them feel good for doing that. You've got to do the same thing with your teammates, because when people feel good, they take action. So if you feel like people aren't really doing what they need to do in your group, it's because you ain't making them feel good enough. Okay, make them feel good. The third thing, you got to learn discipline. You've got to discipline yourself. You've got to become disciplined. Successful people, guys, are disciplined people. The reason that most people aren't successful is because they just don't want to learn discipline. You've got to learn discipline, okay? Some things you're going to have to do that you don't feel like doing. Some things you're going to have to miss, right? Sometimes you got to miss happy hour with the crew. Why? Because you got to be disciplined. Sometimes you can't spend that extra $40 on a meal because you got to be disciplined enough to invest in your business. You've got to learn discipline. The fourth thing, okay, this one is one of the, it's so like common knowledge, but it's the one people skip so much, is that you got to learn marketing. We are in a marketing business. We get paid to market a service. So you've got to learn marketing. Understand the basics of marketing. Don't just depend on these Wednesday night trainings to learn marketing. Guys, information is at our fingertips. YouTube marketing, Google marketing, read some articles, learn the skill, okay? When you learn marketing, guess what? You no longer have to run behind people or feel like you're chasing people, because people will come to you based on your marketing, okay? Learn marketing. It's not something that we just know. You've got to learn the skill, okay? The fifth thing, learn creative prospecting and networking, okay? Learn creative prospecting. That means that, you know, you just don't want to post on your page every day who wants to fix their credit. That's not creative. You can do that once or twice, but after that, people are going to get sick of seeing that, okay? You got to get creative with it. I see Kelly, shouts out to, you know, Mumford's, Kelly Lindsay. I've been watching her post since we left the blueprint, and she's been giving straight statistics on the, you know, the wealth gap between blacks and whites. And I'm sure that that's getting people interested because she's creatively prospecting, okay? And people who are interested in the things that she's doing will come to her. This is a way for you to become the hunted rather than being the hunter, okay? You've got to market. You've got to creatively prospect. Number 6, guys, you got to close the sale. Close the sale. They say that about 97% of people don't close the deal because they don't ask for the sale. Shouts out to my man Earl LaPearl. He's become the master closer. You know, this guy never even used to do 3-ways before, but now he's learned marketing. He's learned how to close, and now he's killing the game, right? You've got to ask for the sale. A lot of you guys who are new, you won't be asking for the sale at this step because you're not the expert. Your expert who you get on a 3-way call will be closing. But guys, if you're on the line tonight and you're going to be doing 3-way calls, close the deal. After you already explain how our process works, ask them, are you ready to get started? Yes or no? So many times you will tell all this stuff, people be ready to get started, and then you say, you know what, but let me know what you think. And then they say, okay, then bye. You just lost the sale. But if you had said, are you ready to get started? They would say, yes, I'm ready right now. I had a call tonight with my man Carl Hutton in Baltimore, right? Carl got me on the phone with this young lady. I talked to her. You know, it made sense to her. And I said, listen, how soon are you ready to get started? She said, ASAP. I said, that sounds like right now. Hey, Carl, go ahead and get her signed up. But guess what? Even though she was ready, if I didn't say, are you ready to start? She's not going to say, hey, hold up. How do I pay? Right? She's going to hang up the phone and you're not going to get the sale. So you want to close the sale. And the 7th, and I think one of the most important one, guys, the 7th skill to master is you got to build authority and influence. Build authority and influence. How do you do that? You got to study the market. You got to study this industry. For you to be telling people about credit, you got to go learn some stuff about credit. The cool thing about our company is that if you go on novaemoneytraining.com and check our documents, we got a whole PowerPoint about everything to do with credit. Go on that site, learn something, and then do a Facebook Live on the stuff you just learned. Now people think you are a genius. Y'all know I do Facebook Lives all the time, right? And people think I'm some guru, but everything I go live on, I just read that morning or watched the video earlier that day. And then I just go back and teach it to my people, but they think I'm the smartest person in the world. That's how you build authority. That's how you build influence. So you got to study, okay? You got to study. Get yourself a mentor. Get a mentor. Learn your business. And the most important thing is you got to become a teacher. You got to learn how to teach people. Okay? You got to learn how to teach not only your team, but teach the people that we're talking to out here in the masses. Teach them what they're missing out on. And when you can teach people something that they don't know already, they see you as an authority. They see you as an expert. And once people see you as an expert, guess what? They trust you. And when people trust you, they'll do business with you. All right? And the final thing you got to do, guys, is you got to get some results. If you master these 7 skills, if you really focus on what we talked about tonight about level 2, you're going to get results. Ask Mia, right? Mia only been in the business not only 30 days, but she took massive action. She's getting results. Now I'm sure her friends are like, all right, what that is you got going on? Because she got a result. You know, and that's what breeds more confidence, guys. When you take the action, you become confident. I know if you're brand new and you're kind of scared, just do it anyway, and then you won't be fearful anymore. But master these 7 skills, guys, and I guarantee you, every single one of y'all on the line can rank up and hit level 2. Okay, and I'm gonna do something special for everyone who hits level 2 by the end of April. Okay, I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but trust me, if y'all know, I know how to host I know how to host something. Okay, either it's gonna be in a city near me or a city near you. But we're gonna do something special, or we're gonna have something extra special when we go on the cruise to the Bahamas. Okay, maybe this year it'll be something that everyone has to qualify for. You know, you gotta be level 2 to go on the Sophie tour when we go to Freeport, right? But it's gonna be something dope. But guys, just know that you've got to make a decision to commit. None of this stuff can happen if you don't make a commitment. You can't halfway do this because you're going to get half results. If you want to get the full check, you got to do the work. But the cool thing about what we're doing here, guys, is you're building something for you and for your family. This is so much more fulfilling than just doing the task at your job. Because at the end of the day, they can replace you in an instant. You can't pass your job down. You can't pass your cubicle down. But what you can pass down is your business. But you got to build it. All right? So I hope this was valuable, guys. I'm going to go ahead and open the line for some questions. You know, Malik, not you. Okay? Anybody else got some questions? And y'all don't mind me giving Malik tough love. He know what time it is. All right? But let's get some other questions. And then we can get out of here. You know, I don't like to keep these trainings too long. But who's got
Hey, Sophie, I just got a comment, Sophie.
Go ahead, Malik. Because you're going to die.
All right, look, this is for all new people trying to get level 2, like he said. It's a deal. Like,
Slow
if you
down,
already,
slow down. Malik, slow down.
Right.
Speak slow.
if you already placed your people ahead of time, like I do, I'm not gonna lie, I had that kind of problem. Me and Mel working on it. What you could do is you can look at your structure, and you can also go to their website and purchase volume for them. Like for example, let's say you got a lady that generated 150, 150, and 150. Simple. Go on their website and buy a T-shirt or something. That gives them customer points and it gives them volume.
Definitely.
Win-win.
Definitely. That's a way to help your teammates, right? Because you can see what you need and you can go and do whatever you need to do to hit that to qualify that leg. Good comment, Malik. Who else we got? Let me see if we got.
Hey, I got something. Can I just add a little value real fast?
Of course. Mr. Earl LaPearl.
In pursuit of this level 2, right? Watch your placement. Like, really pay attention to your placement. Don't get off this training and go look at your structure and go crazy and start placing. Take your time. You got time. Like, y'all putting in a lot of work, so you don't really got to worry about it just yet. You know, it's a lot of auto ships that, you know, it's not really due yet. You know, a lot of people waiting on people to pay. So just chill. We good. But just pay attention to when they do. All right? So if you sign somebody in today, like Coach Bowen say, just put a reminder, you know, 25 days from today, letting you know that, okay, let me just monitor their placement. But watch your placement. Me and Nikki just sitting over here going over her structure right now. Like, you got to watch your placement. All right?
Definitely.
So I look forward to seeing them level 2s.
Definitely, guys. Just to keep in mind, you have 30 days from you enroll a person to place them. If you don't place them in 30 days, they are going to get stuck. Okay? So like he's saying, make sure you're paying attention to that 30-day. And if you go in your back office under placement and click view all, you'll see exactly how many days you have to place your people. And like Shiz always says, if you've got less than 3 days to place, just place now because you probably will forget. Okay? And don't place on your own, guys. Always consult with one of the leaders on the team. We're here for you guys to make sure that everyone is building correctly so that we can all rank up. Okay? So thanks for that, Earl. Shiz,
Hey,
Shiz on the.
Hey, Soph, one more thing, Soph.
Hang on, Malik. Let's give someone else a shot right quick. All right? Shiz, you there?
Yes. What's good? You can hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, man. I just appreciate you, man. I know you just kind of talked to the team earlier today about placement and keeping an eye on placement. And I just want to put you on the spot if you don't mind. But guys, Mr. S Money's train, Mr. Shiz Shields out of Brooklyn, I call him the placement structure guru. And he loves it. Like, he really loves placement. So if you're, on the fence, if you're not 100% sure, or you just want to get some validation before you actually place, link up with Shiz. He'll take 15 minutes and look at your back office with you, okay? So use him because he's great at it, and you want to make sure you're doing the right thing before it's too late. You know, Shiz, is that cool for me to put you on the spot like that?
Nah, I don't mind, Soph. You already know, man. I love when you do that, man. It's great practice for me, you know. It allows me to be more than just Shiz, man, and I appreciate that of you. I don't mind that at all. First and foremost, I just want to give it back to you. So, like, it's ironic that we talking about placement right now, and I did say something earlier, and that was just though for me thinking because the team is growing so rapidly. Like, it's so many things happen. Like, y'all are killing the game, yo. Y'all have no idea how hype y'all have. Like, I might pop a blood vessel or something the way I be going crazy over here, man. It's bananas. So, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you to Soph, not just for allowing me some time, but for all the things you do, Soph. Like, yo, real talk, we got the best trainer in Novae here on our team, y'all. The best trainer ever. Not only that, she a top leader in Novae. So at the end of the day, I mean, think about it. If I got the opportunity to learn from a top leader, to duplicate what a top leader does, to get the ins and outs, to get the blueprint to how to really, really, really maximize my results, why wouldn't I take what she give me and run with it? Just think about what's happening, yo. It's other teams in Novae that don't got a Sophia Lightborn, don't got a Jamel Joy, don't got an Earl of Pearl. You understand? Don't got a Colorado team, yo. Mia and Rome and Ty and, you know, everybody over there. You know, Michaela's on the deck now. Like, they just blowing. Amanda, Ace, like, it's just, yo, it's mad people. They don't got a New York City. Like, this team is phenomenal, y'all. So just whatever she give y'all, like, whatever she give y'all, understand it's just to help you. It's never to hurt you. It's just to help you. You understand what I'm saying? So in regards to placement, I'm kind of nice with that. Like, I know a little bit. I don't want to start no trouble. I know a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But to be candid with you, listen to me, y'all. Hitting level 2, not only is it really simple, but placement. If you place properly, I promise you, what you think you gotta actually do in regards to recruitment, it doesn't have to happen like that depending on what you enroll. What I mean by that is, if you enroll people, affiliates, 40 volume, that does you a great deal. Customers is lovely. Why? Because that's money, right? Passive income. You're going to eat. But affiliates is what allows the leverage to happen. And the reason why is because the affiliate is the only one that could duplicate. A customer can never duplicate. So they're good on entry. They're good in the long run. But when it comes to growing, when it comes to achieving a certain rank or, you know, just achieving a certain bonus based on the amount of people, you want to go with affiliates. Placement is very important, y'all. I'm telling you, if you place properly, you rank up. There's a lot of people who are just now starting to place properly and realizing they could have been hit certain ranks before if they would have just put their people in place, if the value was just in a certain leg, if they helped a certain person. So understand, once you get your 3 affiliates, you never want to keep nothing for yourself. Everything you enroll is to feed your 3 legs. Every person is 40 volumes. So that means every person represents a leg. Hence the reason why Sophia talks about leg of business. Why? Because there's multiple affiliates in that leg, making it multiple legs, but it's one leg. So it's a leg of business. Y'all get that? And the only reason why I'm going over that, because I want y'all to understand the lingo. So when y'all talking to certain people, or when certain people having a conversation with you, you understand the short track, you're not lost, everything is everything. But seriously, y'all, placement is very important. So just like Sophia said, keep a reminder. Once you enroll a person, and even if you don't keep a reminder, what you should keep a reminder, like start practicing good things, like start practicing the habits that's going to allow you to not only maximize your results, but stay on top of your business. If you keep a reminder, that's great. Also remember, the business will remind you. If you go to your placement tab in your back office and you click on view all, next to every name is going to tell you exactly how many days you have left to move this person. If you do not move the person in 30 days, on the 30th day, it will tell you you have 0 days to move this person. Once it says you have no more days left, that's when it's over. But if it says 0, you still got a shot. Get it in. Get it in. But in order for that not to happen to you, don't practice that. That's a bad habit. Like, don't wait to the 0 day. Why would you do that? Then you're going to stress yourself out. And remember, guys, you only got one shot at movement. So what I mean by that is, if you put in the wrong username and you press update, it's a wrap. So if that person not on your team, you just help somebody else out. And you got to eat it. You understand what I'm saying? Because you did that. So pay attention. Pay attention before you even move. Remember, what goes in the box goes on top. And what I mean by that is, any person name you put inside the box is going to be the sponsor on top. It's going to be the affiliate on top. It's going to be whoever in placement of that structure on top. Understand? What goes in the box goes on top. And if y'all need me for anything, hit me up, man. I do this. I'm telling you, you have no idea how I sleep, breathe, and eat. Structure. I built, yo, man, listen. I think I put the Ellen logo when it come to building. I'm promising you. You know what I mean?
He's the man. He's the man. Shiz is the one. No, man. Thank you, Shiz. And something he said, guys, and then we're out of here is this. He said, practice or create good habits, right? And a good habit, I can tell you, I do it. Shiz, I'm sure does it. Earl, I'm sure has begun doing it. Mark Bates has started doing it. L Boogie, I'm sure is doing it. Kelly is doing it. Mel is doing it. Log into your back office every day. That's how you don't miss, is if you log into your back office every day and just check your placement out as a part of your routine, you're going to know where you're at every day. See, the reason why people are missing is because you ain't checking your back office for 2 weeks. Then when you log in, you're like, oh, snap, I was supposed to place that person last week. Okay? Start logging into your back office. Start to treat it like this, guys. If this business was bringing you $1 million a year, would you not be checking the books? You would be looking at your books every day. So you got to start to treat this business like a 7-figure business or a 6-figure business for it to start to pay you like one. Okay? So guys, start to create good habits. Learn your business, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for taking time out of your life to hop on tonight's training. But do a little bit more than just these trainings. In your own time, study the industry, study our market, study marketing, study, the compensation plan. Learn as much as you can so you can become that expert and that authority. All right? And I just want to give it up to everybody on this team, man. Y'all been on fire. I don't know if I told y'all, but I haven't checked the numbers for April yet. But last month, for the month of March, guys, do you know that this team, this organization, believe it or not, last month, March, we brought in 85 new customers and over 25 affiliates. That's something to get excited about, y'all. That's almost 100 people that we helped on their journey to start improving their credit. And that's coming from us. This small group of people, that's the kind of the intensity and intention that we have. So if we just ramp this up a little bit, guys, man, ain't no telling me we can't change the world. One person at a time. All right? So I appreciate all of you guys. Malik, hit me with that comment after. I want to wrap this up, all right? But guys, I appreciate every one of y'all. Let's aim for level 2. You can do it. But you got to believe that you can do it first. It starts in your mind. Remember, I always say, y'all, you don't have to be great to start. But you got to start in order to be great. Why not you? And why not right now? Don't wait any longer. You are who you're waiting for. Let's go ahead and be intentional for the month of April. And I'll see y'all on the training next week. Same time, same line. It's your girl, Sophia. Thank y'all for hopping on. I'm going to post this recording in the morning, and have a good one, all right? Love you guys. Let's run it up.